The number one way to get results from women that you're attracted to instantly like that. So, what is the number one way you can start getting results from women like right now? I'm going to tell you, okay? And that number one way is to start being cold to her. Okay? You need to start being cold to her, and you need to stop being so warm, so passive, so friendly, so giving, so beta. And you just need to start being a bit colder, okay? A bit more icy, a bit less reactive to her. Okay? Every time she posts a selfie of herself, you don't need to jump on that and make sure she sees that, oh, I'm supporting your selfies, supporting your narcissism, girl, I'm here for you. No. Instead, you need to back up a step and you just need to start ignoring her. You need to stop paying so much attention to her. You need to stop validating her, because when you do these things, a magical thing will happen. Can you guess what it is? That magical thing that will happen is she will begin to notice you. And this is the thing about women. Women do not notice guys that pay attention to them. They don't value guys who give them free validation. Okay, they just don't. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this. They don't value you when you do that. Yeah, sure, when you see a hot girl, or when it's a girl you're attracted to, you know, you guys get so caught up in the moment that you can't control your own emotions, and you feel this need to like give her something because you think she'll give you something back. And that's just not how attraction works. When you give a girl something without her earning it, she's not gonna value it, guys. Okay? She's just not. Women value guys that make her work for him, make her invest in him, make her think about him. Those are the type of guys that girls place value on. And unfortunately today, just because so many guys are complete wusses, complete wimps, the type of guys that girls end up placing value on are usually guys that are dicks, right? Guys that are jerks, guys that are like pieces of shit, right? Those are the guys girls place value on. Why? Because these are the type of guys who are so selfish, so stuck on themselves, so narcissistic. They have this delusional sense of self-confidence that's so strong that the girl ends up buying into his frame. She buys into his frame and she's like, he thinks he's special, so there must be something special about him. And the thing about guys who are dicks, jerks, a-holes, pieces of shit, these guys are just so into themselves, so in love with themselves. Again, they're living in this delusional, such a high delusional level of self-confidence that it's hard for anybody to doubt them because they're so sure of themselves, right? They're so sure of themselves. When it comes to guys, right, we can see right through these guys. We're like, oh, that guy's garbage, right? We can see like, oh, that guy's like completely, you know, a failure in life. He's a loser, whatever. But because that guy buys into his frame so much, it doesn't translate that way to women. The way their behaviors translate to women is in the form of confidence, self-assuredness, self-belief, right? Because she doesn't really have any other type of males that she can look at out there, because again, so many guys have been pussified. She doesn't have any like strong, like naturally strong, naturally alpha type of guys that she could look to compare these like a-holes to, these jerks. She can't evaluate. All she could see in society, like, oh, all the guys who are strong, confident, and self-assured are jerks. That's what I want. Right? That's what I want. If you want results with women, you need to start being cold to her. I'm not telling you to be an a-hole, a dick, a jerk, or anything like that. You really don't have to go to that level. And you really don't. You don't have to become like those guys when you can just stand your ground like a man. Let the girl know you have boundaries and don't cross these boundaries, girl. Okay? Stop rewarding her bad behavior. Call her out when she says something dumb, foolish, non-factual, based on her emotions, right? Which a lot of women will often do. You have plenty of opportunity to call her out on that. Just stay strong in your frame. And that chick will see you as like, wow, this guy is not only confident and self-assured, but he's a leader. He's just a complete package, right? She'll look at you and she'll say, man, this guy's a complete package, versus like the jerks and the a-holes she's used to being attracted to, where she's like, oh yeah, that guy's hot, but man, he's kind of a loser. He's hot, but he never has money, or his life is totally a train wreck, right? Whereas you will be looked at as all of those positive qualities of being alpha, plus the fact that you've actually got, your life together, and you don't have to resort to just like these low value behaviors that unfortunately women find attractive, right? Just being a complete dick to them. They're basically being cold to her, what I'm teaching you guys to do. But you don't have to go to that extent where, you wreck your life. You just kind of like live by the seat of your pants, and you're not taking care of yourself, and you're just kind of living for women. And a lot of these guys who are jerks, dicks, a-holes, they just kind of like live in the moment. They're very hedonistic, right? And women buy into that too, because they're like, women are just naturally hedonistic, right? And so when they meet a guy who's hedonistic also, it's attractive to her, right? And I try to present those qualities when I approach girls. I try to present like, that I'm kind of, for the most part, living hedonistically, which I am, right? I could work from anywhere in the world. A lot of times I'll take trips out to Vegas or wherever I want, right? And I'll stay for like weeks, even months at a time. I don't need to be in any particular place. I'm successful, and I could pretty much do whatever I want, right? So I try to present that to the girl without like sinking into this like dickhead, a-hole, like total 100% jerk type of behavior that I used to kind of descend into when I was younger, because it worked, right? It worked. So when I got older and my game got better and I got my life in order, I realized like, okay, there's a way to still present this type of like alpha coldness to the girl, this iciness, without, train wrecking my own life, So inevitably what you want to do, guys, is you just want to stop being so freaking nice to the girl. Stop being such a pussy. Stop looking at her like, she's this untouchable princess that, needs to be handled with, kitten gloves or anything like that. Okay, she's an adult, treat her like an adult. Okay, she's a female, just treat her like you do everybody else. Stop being extra nice to her, extra pleasant, offering to help her move, offering to, like drive her to the airport at 6 in the morning, offering to do all these favors for her, pay her rent. Don't do stuff like that. Just stop being so flipping weak, okay? Stop being weak, start being strong, start being cold to her, because the more colder you are to her, the more results you're gonna get from her, okay? Because naturally, when you come at a girl with a mindset like, hey, yeah, I'm not gonna be such a pussy with this girl, with this next girl. I'm just gonna be a little more icy, like Em said. I'm just gonna be a little bit more colder to her. If she asks me to do something, I'm gonna just flat out say no. If she asks why, I'm just gonna say I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it, right? Don't filter yourself so much. Don't be afraid to be a little cold to the girl, because that will get you 1,000 times farther than you being nice to her. Because whenever you're nice to a girl, she does not see that as strength or virtue, or look at you like, wow, what a good, virtuous, well-raised young man. No, she's gonna look at you like, man, this guy is just kind of weak. He kind of seems insecure, right? And you don't want to present those type of traits to the girl. You want her to see you as like somebody who's got boundaries. You got a life of your own to lead. You don't live your life around women, especially her, and you don't need to do her any special favors. And inevitably, she is the one who's winning by having you in her life, okay? Not the other way around, not the other way around. And you need to act like it, okay? You need to act like it, okay? You cannot act like the girl is winning, or you cannot pretend that, oh, she's winning because she's with me, but yet you're doing all of these, you're displaying all these beta behaviors that are just reeking of a guy who has no other options but her. You're reeking of a guy who's in scarcity. I guarantee every single girl that you've screwed up with in the past, that has flaked on you, that's ghosted you, that's disappeared on you, the reason why she did this was because you were just too nice. I guarantee 99% of the time it's because you're too nice. Sure, that there's that 1% of the time where maybe you're just a little bit too much of an a-hole, a little too much of a dickhead, and she didn't like that, right? She didn't like that. You went a little too far. But from my experience, 99% of the guys out there, that is not their problem, like being too much of a dick. Their problem is being too nice. Okay? Too kind, too passive, too warm, too giving. And you don't even know this girl yet. You're just acting this way towards her because of her physical attractiveness. Okay? And all you're doing is validating her. And for her, what that communicates in her head is that you lack self-control. Okay, and the reason why you lack self-control is because you're in scarcity. You don't have a whole lot of dating options, because guys who have lots of dating options, they don't give any woman out there special treatment just because she's hot. She could be a dime piece, perfect 10, and the guy will not give her special treatment just because she's hot. And inadvertently, that draws her in, because she could feel that coldness, right? She's just so used to guys giving her everything, giving her the world. But then when she meets a guy who holds back, he has the ability to hold back, because he's in abundance, that is just insanely powerful, powerfully attractive to the girl, because it tells her like, shit, you know, this guy, he doesn't need me to exist. I respect him. She'll gain respect for you. Just for the fact that you have the balls to be cold towards her, right? You have the balls to do it. If you want to get results from these chicks and, you know, you're not progressing anywhere. I mean, I hear a lot of your stories talking about how, oh, you know, I've been cold approaching, or I've been meeting girls out there, however you've been meeting them. Oh, I met a couple through my social circle, and then she totally flaked. Oh, she totally disappeared. Oh, she totally friend zoned me. 99% of the reason why is because you're just too flipping nice. Okay? You're just too nice, and you're not cold enough. You need to stop being so warm towards her, and you need to start being more cold towards her, because that will get results. Even if it ends up in a fight, right, where you guys end up arguing with each other, that's good, right? A lot of people think arguments are bad, conflict's bad. No, it's actually good. It's one of the most powerful things that you could do. One of the most powerful things you could do to build attraction with a girl is when you get into a tiff with her, a heated debate where she gets emotional over it and she's like, ah, because now you've got her investing in you, right? And you really can't get a girl attracted to you until you get her emotional over you in some way, shape, or form, okay? But she'll never become attracted to you if she just doesn't get emotional over you. And this is why girls friend zone guys, because, you know, look at the guys that she ends up friend zoning, right? There's just no emotion for him. She just doesn't care. She doesn't care about him. There's no emotional involvement at all, right? She just kind of sees him. She's like, he's a nice guy. He's nice. That's the worst thing you could possibly be to a girl, when she looks at you and she's like, yeah, he's nice. He's cool. He's nice. You don't want that. You want her to be like, oh, what a dick. Look at that jerk. I hate him. Oh, I hate his guts, right? You rather have that, because that can turn into attraction very easily, like that. You would be amazed. You would be amazed. All you guys who are in my 7 Months to Mastery program, you know what I'm talking about. I teach you guys how to use like negative emotion and turn it into sexual attraction. Very, 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 very powerful. But like I said, if the girl has no emotion for you, there's nothing to work with. There's nothing to work with. But if she's heated, angry, upset, whatever it is, whatever emotions she's feeling for you, laughing, happy, crying, you know, whatever, that will always work in your favor versus her feeling no emotion for you. Feel me? This is why you want to start acting more cold towards her. You want to start acting more cold towards her, because that will get her to start paying attention to you. She'll start to think like, did I do something wrong? Is he pissed at me? What did I do? You know, and she'll start thinking about it. And then you could just kind of hang back, be cool, and let her mind work on it, right? Just give her space. Give her space to think about you, pursue you, chase you. You'll see that your results will be far greater than what you're doing now, which is probably just being a pussy and trying to relate to her, trying to build comfort and rapport with her without even building attraction, trying to like build rapport and comfort with her. And you're making some very, very classic mistakes. So back up a bit, start being cold to the girl, okay? Practice being cold to the girl even, and just not giving her so much, and you will see you will get 10 times, 1,000 times farther than you ever have before. Trust me on this, okay? Trust me on this. Will this work on a girl who's like a 4 in looks, a 3, a 2, who never gets attention? No, right? But if those are the type of girls you're going for, you are on the wrong channel, son. You're on the wrong channel, okay? This is 8s, 9s, and 10s. this will work phenomenal on her. When you're cold to an 8, 9, or 10 who's used to getting loads of attention otherwise, it will work phenomenal. Okay, it will work like magic. Even a girl who's a 7 in looks, still a cute girl, it will work on her. Okay, when you start, like maybe even a 6 too, a 6 gets enough attention where this will work. But anything below that, you're dipping in like 5s, 4s, 3s, nah, those girls get ignored by society. So this is not gonna help you. So don't do this on women who are just not attractive, okay? But like I said, this channel is for guys who wanna date younger, hotter, and more attractive women. That's what I teach, and start being cold to her. Start being cold to her. And with that said, this is M from the 33 Secrets. I'm going to wrap up here. I am shooting coaching videos from home right now. I have to do this, guys, because people don't believe that I'm home, but there goes Cash and Gizzy over there. They're just chilling. I usually have them out here. There goes my Alienware laptop doing some work. And let's sign out here. Till next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys actually subscribe. Tells YouTube you love my stuff, you want me to create more of it. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm too, because they're not promoting my coaching videos anymore. Oh, big surprise, right? So I need your help to get the word out there so we can help other guys and really build this tribe out, because other guys really need this type of education. Okay, nobody else can teach you this but a qualified, bona fide, real life, world famous pickup artist. Okay, I'm one of the best in the world. When you guys are learning from me versus say like you go to a MGTOW channel, and that's why I have a lot of MGTOW followers too, is because when people watch MGTOW followers, especially like haters, like watch a MGTOW video, they'll hate on them. They'll just automatically be like, oh, you're an incel, you can't get laid anyway. But when it comes from somebody like myself, who is a real life, active, infield pickup artist, where I actually go out and approach girls, I have tons of credentials of who I am, in fields and all that, dated over 350 young, beautiful women. I've approached over 10,000 women, and I have students, thousands of students all around the world. It is way more credible when it comes from me, and I give you like the hardcore knowledge about female nature. It's way more credible because nobody could call me like an incel, like, oh, you incel, just, you know, angry at women. It's like, okay, no, your argument has no basis, because A, I'm a dating coach, B, I'm a pickup artist, and C, I still go out and pick up and date women myself. I have a 6-girl dating rotation. So when I'm saying these things, it's way more credible and it reinforces the message. So that's why I have a lot of MGTOW followers and other guys in the manosphere who support my work, and I support them too. So yeah, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well, because it helps bring more guys aware of this knowledge. Okay, because like I said, nobody else is out there is teaching this stuff outside of the manosphere, right? All we have is each other, guys. So we got to support each other. Just like how these women like hashtag support each other, we got to support each other. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. Okay, 8s, 9s, and 10s, the cream of the crop, the absolute most attractive, most gorgeous looking women that you will find out there. I teach you how to go out there and approach these girls, how to close them. And like I said, I have thousands of students all around the world who are making it happen every single week. And I kid you not, every single week. And I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn this stuff. And again, this is the absolute best way to support my work, guys. I don't do Patreon or anything like that, GoFundMe. I don't do that stuff. I just try to give you guys as much value as I can. And this is the best way to show that you love me and support my stuff. And right now, first month is only $1. Okay, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So take advantage of it. And it's really easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.